So this week I'll be reviewing Das Boot. It's a German war film directed by Wolfgang Petersen. It tells the story of a fictional German U-boat crew during World War II. There are different versions of the film, but I decided to do a review on the director's cut because it's what the director, how he wanted the movie to be, so it better be that one I review, right? So the movie starts out with that we follow this German war correspondent, and he's supposed to write a story about a German U-boat crew. Obviously it's supposed to, make them be as heroes and stuff like that to boost the propaganda machine in Nazi Germany. So this war correspondent, he's all new to U-boats. And that's a really good thing to do because we as the viewer are also all new to U-boats. So as he learns everything about the U-boat, we, the viewer, also learn everything about the U-boat. So we kind of sympathize with him too because we're all new to this both. But as he becomes more used to the U-boat, the viewer does too. And the movie starts to focus more about the whole crew when everyone's used to the U-boat. And as the war correspondent starts to realize the harsh reality of the war and living conditions, we grow more attachment to the characters. We understand that these are not Nazi fanatics or SS. They're just conscripted people, and most of them just want to get the job done and go home. All the characters in this movie are very well acted, and especially the captain. We see his character that he knows how to lead, and he keeps the crew together, and all the emotions register on his face. His concern for his own life, ship and crew, and his hatred for the decisions he's forced to make. And the submarine battles are realistically portrayed too. The time it takes to calculate where to shoot the torpedoes, the horror of the sink bombs, and that the only defense they had is the water. But the deeper they go, the more dangerous it gets when they have a limited supply of air and the pressure of the water that could destroy the whole submarine in just 1 second if they go deep enough. The movie shows also a big part of a soldier's life, the waiting. Most of the time they're just waiting for something to happen, and the longer it goes, the crew gets more and more restless. And we see the crew change from being eager and uniformed to dirty and tired. And a lot of people will probably complain about the length of the movie, but it only adds to it. You start to feel that you're a part of the crew, and you start to remember the layout of the ship. You start to know where these different places are and where this leads to and where that leads to, and you know the crew and what they think of the war and each other, so it actually feels like you're a part of the whole crew now. And the movie is very suspenseful, with many good moments, for example where a destroyer is right above the boat looking for them, or where the crew is stuck underwater and the submarine is almost destroyed, but with luck, they could manage. And even when almost all the film is one submarine, the cinematography never gets boring. There's some really good shots where the camera tracks through the corridors of the submarine. All in all, a suspenseful, thrilling film with a great cast and great cinematography. But I can't recommend it to everyone, because there has to be an interest in World War II and especially in U-boats. So for a casual viewer, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you have an interest in it, do see it. And if you really feel like, you know what, I want to maybe see what this is all about, then see it too. But if you're unsure, then maybe just stick to something else. So if you ever wondered how it was being in a U-boat during World War II, definitely check this movie out and see the director's cut, not the theatrical cut. And the ending is very creative, very surprising, and emotionally devastating. And after seeing Das Boot, I will definitely think twice if I ever enter a submarine.